Hello, and welcome to Friend Friday with I'm Matt Fratt. Special guest today is Maris Hawkins, who is the an upper school and middle school foreign language teacher at Bullis School in Maryland. Welcome, Maris, and how was your week?
Thanks. It was great. I'm pretty tired. It was a long week. So last night we had back to school night for the middle school, and I did an introduction of myself, an introduction of the class, and then for the last couple minutes we played Kahoot. So I love Kahoot. My kids love Kahoot, and a lot of parents have never heard of or played Kahoot. So it was a good example to see them playing Kahoot and getting in with the fun. So that was great. And then my other fun fact was I went on an appreciation walk with one of my friends, and I saw that idea on Friend Fridays 2 weeks ago. So we grabbed a bag of chocolate, we walked around, and we found people and asked them what the best part of their week was. So it was great, keep up the spirit of positivity, talking to everyone, seeing what's going on, getting out because it's gorgeous weather up in Maryland. And I don't share a classroom with Miss Kvasniak anymore, so it was fun to talk to her as well. And then my last favorite thing I did was today we've been reflecting on my students' favorite activity of the week. So again, just getting them talking about what worked for them, things that they liked, things that they'd want to do again. It's also nice to help with my planning for the next week and again, continue with positivity. So yeah, it was a long week, but a good week. So.
And this is going to be a regular Friday thing, or?
Yes, I am going to try to do it every Friday. I might start to bring in some, like, what would you like to improve? But typically, I found at the end of the year surveys, when I asked that, one thing that one student hated, the next student was saying, why didn't we do this all year? This was my favorite idea ever. So I kind of try to vary it up like that.
Fantastic. Maris is like super high tech foreign language teacher. She was on Pear Deck way before everybody else, and she was on Zaption way before everybody else, and now she's doing some awesome blended thing. Maris, tell us about your blended classroom.
So my middle school class is my blended class, and we, in general, we only see our classes 4 times a week. So with blended, I see them face-to-face 2 days a week, and then blended 2 days a week. So they're working online. Since they're middle school, they do have a proctor. But I developed my class all by myself instead of using like a prescribed class or a prescribed like activity online. So we do some cool things. We do a Seesaw account, which I do with all of my kids. So that's an online journal that their parents can subscribe to. We do Ed Puzzle now that Zaption bit the dust. Zaption, you can come back. But we do Ed Puzzle, and that's been great. They love that because there's so many great YouTube videos out there in Spanish, like ads and travel tips and stuff like that. And then the kids work together a lot. So they really form a good community as well within it.
Awesome.
So it's great.
And you built it gradually. Is that correct?
Yeah. So our first week, I was in there with them when they were doing the 2 blended days, and I went over everything they were supposed to do. And then this coming week, the proctor will be in, but I'll stick my head and be like, "Hey, these are what we're going to do," because we forget sometimes, especially in the beginning of the year when you're used to the kids at the end of the year, how self-sufficient they are. So I definitely go over it a lot, so they're good to go on their own.
And I know you delivered it via the Haiku LMS, and you built it out with all kinds of like video resources and text resources, and you sort of threw it all together, and they're off and running, or kind of off and running.
Yeah, and Haiku has some great resources too. I mean, I love their assessments because then it gives the kids the feedback themselves. So it's perfect.
Awesome. Maris, I'm so grateful that you came out. Maris and I are partners in crime, among other partners in crime, among EdCamp Metro DC. Date to be announced soon. And hope if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next. Oh, Maris's handle's right there at Maris Hawkins. She's awesome.
Go and I have a blog.
Right.
So you visit the blog through the Twitter.
What's the handle? It's
Maris Hawkins WordPress.com.
Excellent. And we'll see you next time.